Hi, everyone. Welcome to Gratituesday. My name is Raina, and I am a recovery coach here at Capital Recovery Center. So the last time we met, we were doing an article from recovery.com called Hope in Recovery, Navigating the Journey with Optimism and Resilience. So we're going to talk about hope and mental health recovery. And, a lot of times our mental health and our addiction go hand in hand. So it says anyone who's lived with depression, anxiety, and other mental health conditions can tell you how hopeless life can feel. Hope gives us a way out of the darkness. One depression survivor, Eileen, describes now how hope was a turning point in her recovery journey. After falling into a deep depression due to burnout from parenting 3 children while working a full-time job, I was unable to laugh, have fun, and it even got to this stage where I was unable to get out of bed. I was deemed unfit for work. I felt that I was beyond curing. If a doctor has said I am never going to work again, what hope have I of becoming better again? But her family's hope restored her own. She says, thankfully, my family held on to the hope that one day I would come back to my old self. Through time, I began to see that there was hope for me to recover. That's so powerful. And we talk a lot about like having that support group that can love you until you like learn to love yourself, or can be like the guiding light out of the darkness. And in this case, that's exactly what her family has done for her. It goes on to say that hope empowered her to complete courses in mental health, and not only helped her understand her own condition, but set her on a path toward helping others. And that's really big. We can only keep what we have by giving it away. So, when we find that hope within us, we want to pass it along to help others find it as well. And if you are somebody that is suffering from mental health, illness or whatever it may be, this program that we have here and the groups that we hold, we have one on Friday, it's called Freedom Friday, that talks a lot about mental health and addiction, because a lot of it goes hand in hand. I know for myself, when I got clean, I originally was in a detox center and was transferred over to a psych hospital. And that was the best thing for me, because my mental health was in such bad shape. Like, I needed to help with recovery from that as well. And I still, to this day, see the same therapist, take the medication I need. And it has really been so powerful in my life and in my recovery. So it says, hope empowers us to bravely confront the negativity in our life and transform it into something positive. So let's look at hope in addiction recovery. Hope plays a critical role in all stages of recovery, from detox to treatment to long-term sobriety. As you progress through your healing experience, hope bolsters your commitment to healing work and learning the skills that support long-term recovery. One study of people recovering from opioid addiction found that people with more hope had lower relapse rates after completing detox. Another study shows that hope plays an important role in people's readiness for recovery. Hope appears to be an important associate of contemplation towards change and appears to be required for action, says researchers. They add that hope also appears to be an important factor of coping in recovery. This is very true. Hope is such a powerful catalyst in recovery. And it could be like seeing other people in recovery and how far they've come, and like them giving you that hope that you can do it as well. And it's true, like, there's a little saying that says a grateful addict will never use. And, when you have gratitude, you have hope. And that has been instilled in you to be able to pass it on to someone else who needs that hope, because it really goes a long way. If you're in detox and you feel like it's not going to work, it's not going to make any difference, it's probably not. You set your mind in that negative tone, and it makes it harder to be able to accept that, you have to go through these steps to recover, and that you can get through these steps to recover. So on a path to long-term sobriety, hope gives us the strength to manage cravings and overcome setbacks. While not a guarantee of success, it's a reminder to stay focused on the fulfilling life you're building. Allow yourself to be your hope as well. As you're going through recovery, you can get to points where you feel stuck, or that you're not as far along as you should be, or so-and-so got clean at the same time as me, why are they here and I'm still stuck here? We don't want to compare ourselves to others as far as feeling like we need to keep up. Well, you want to look at your past and seeing how far that you have come on your own. So comparing yourself to yourself can give you some hope. Because when you first started, you may have felt like, oh no, I can't get through this, I can't get through this, and you finally were able to get through this. And that kind of gives that little spark of hope that you can get through the next step and the next step and the next step. And when you don't feel like you can get to the next one, take a look back. So you see that, you have made it all this way. There's hope that you're going to continue to make it. So now we're going to look at hope and physical health. Hope also plays a powerful role in overcoming health challenges. Research consistently shows a link between optimism and positive health outcomes. People with a positive, hopeful outlook tend to have stronger immune systems, experience less pain, and adhere better to their treatment plans. Hope motivates us to practice healthy behaviors like eating well, exercising, and taking prescribed medications. By believing in your body's ability to heal, you actively participate in your recovery journey. So, a lot of us just completely neglected our health when using. From not eating right, not getting exercise, not drinking enough water, being hydrated, not bathing or seeing a doctor. Like, there was nothing else except the drugs. And that takes a toll on your physical health. So in recovery, we want to start looking at the things that, we put our bodies through and help our body recover as well. That means seeing the doctor to see if, for a checkup to see if there's anything going on with you. And if there is, then following their direction, or, taking the medications needed, or whatever the case may be. There's a big connection between our mental health and our physical health. And it can affect our physical health a lot more than we realize. Too much stress can cause your body to, break down, and, fatigue and anxiety and all of these other things that affect our body. But when we start putting our minds into a positive aspect, we can also start to heal our bodies. So the road to recovery is rarely linear. Setbacks are inevitable, and we need to learn to navigate them without losing hope. And that's very true. Very true. Life on life's terms. Things are going to happen. We're going to do 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. It's just learning how to continue to go forward in those times where we are set back. Because it's going to happen. It's inevitable. Life doesn't just you don't recover and life's just wonderful and no challenges. The challenges are going to be there. And you lay the groundwork and it can help you get through them. So let's talk about recognizing and accepting these challenges. So instead of viewing a setback as a sign of total failure, you can use the lessons you learn from it to strengthen your commitment to recovery. Setbacks are opportunities for growth because they help us identify areas for improvement. So look at those mistakes. Look at those setbacks. What can you take away from it that will help you in the future in either overcoming something new, something similar? Learn from those things to be able to move forward and, not get caught up in the same situations over and over again. So it says, did you miss a support group meeting? Perhaps scheduling reminders would be helpful. Were you overwhelmed by cravings? Explore management techniques or reach out to your sponsor for support. Look for those coping mechanisms to help you overcome those challenges. We tend to get caught up in day-to-day life, and sometimes we can let things fall to the wayside. But recovery is one of those things you have to do something for it every day, whether it's a meeting, whether it's talking to another recovering addict, whether it's helping someone else, just something to keep you in that recovery mode. And when you have the setbacks, like this one says, did you miss a meeting? Put reminders on your phone. Like anything that you can think of. There was a little situation with my daughter where she had to do something for a job and she misread the directions and, missed her appointment. So, to learn from that, it's okay, make sure you read and reread so that way you don't make that mistake again. And it's simple things like that. But by doing those things and learning from the mistakes, it'll make things in the future so you have less setbacks. So by acknowledging the setback and strategizing to avoid it in the future, you transform a potential pitfall into a stepping stone on your path forward. Hope empowers you to learn from your experiences and cultivate optimism, so you can move forward with renewed determination. I love that. Cultivate optimism and move forward with renewed determination. So the last thing we're going to talk about today is resilience and perseverance. Challenges inevitably arise on the path to recovery. Here's how you can persevere when life feels daunting. So the first one is to practice self-compassion. While we often believe that self-criticism helps us improve, evidence shows that shame blocks our growth. Everyone makes mistakes. It's part of being human. Treat yourself with kindness as you keep moving forward. You are human. You are going to make mistakes. You are going to fail. But you can also take that and say, you know what? I may not have achieved this goal today, but I have still done this, and I am still clean and not using. I didn't relapse. Give yourself a break. Show yourself the self-care and the compassion when things do arise that you may not handle, as well as you thought. Because it does, self-criticism is only going to keep your mind in a negative light. Because you're just going to keep telling yourself over and over again, I can't. Where self-compassion is more like, I couldn't, but I'm going to work on it until I can because I'm worth it. So then you want to focus on progress and not perfection. And I'm sure a lot of you have heard this over and over again. It's time to recognize how far you've come. Each step forward is a testament to your strength. So that's what I said earlier. Don't compare yourself to someone else's journey. Compare yourself to your own journey. See how far you've come in 6 months, a year, whatever the case may be. Then you want to lean on your support system. Surround yourself with people who unconditionally have your back. Share your struggles openly and let their encouragement guide you through tough times. We talk about this a lot. A strong support system will help carry you when you just feel like you can't do it on your own. And you shouldn't have to do it on your own. They are there to help you. And by utilizing that help, you can achieve things a lot quicker and with more guidance and unconditional love when you have people around you that care and want to see you succeed. And then maintain healthy habits. Prioritize sleep, exercise, and healthy eating. Taking care of your physical health strengthens your mental well-being, allowing you to confront challenges with a clear mind. If we stay on that path of recovery in a healthy and hopeful way, we can achieve amazing things. So if you're in a place right now where you feel like you are not going to be able to make it past whatever hurdle is in your way, I am here to tell you you will. Just stay hopeful. Just stay grateful, and things will progress in due time. Just, don't use and just keep moving forward. So as always, thank you for joining us, and we would love for you to come into the center here and join us in person, or if you just need to talk and need someone that can give you a little bit of hope when you're struggling, please call us or come in anytime. We are here to help. So thank you, and I will see you next.